are exceptional. They are the only species that has managed to master the art of converting energy to go beyond their natural abilities. Thanks to steam, petrol, or electricity, their lives have become easier and more pleasant. But it's my discovery, the pneuma, this is the real revolution. Pneuma is what makes living beings alive. It not only sets machines in motion, but also enables them to carry out their own commands. I have decided to use it to feed inanimate matter in order to free people forever from the need for tiring physical work and to allow them to develop their potential unhindered. But not every experiment is successful. That's why I need your help.
This world is full of essence. It is the gateway to incredible power. The kind of power that can build a civilization or tear one to the ground. Think you can handle it? How will you use your power?
After the Cold War ended, we thought things could only get better. Then hell froze over. They're calling this the New Ice Age. Been 20 years. The 80s seemed to lurch from high to high. We injected every designer drug known to man. On a trip to be the best possible you. Playing tag with the hand of God. We scavenged what was once our home to get by. Take our chances with what was once human. All for the sake of our survival. The world was ours once. I say we get it back.
first time I put the headset on, immediately we knew that, okay, we're onto something quite spectacular here.
We are simulating a living world with a lot of different characters, a lot of attention to every square meter, everything that goes on in the game, both in terms of the physical world, but the living, breathing NPCs as well. And witnessing that in VR, where you feel a part of that living, breathing world in a completely new way, I think is going to be raising some eyebrows.
Hitman for VR is absolutely phenomenal because it's not a linear game. It's never been. It's a sandbox, and that means that so much weird stuff can happen, and it just feels way more powerful now.
The thing that's been happening a lot for me is that I just go in and then I feel like I'm in this place and I'm just going with the flow because I'm just listening and following whatever is happening, whatever looks interesting.
You get very easily distracted, like what were they saying? And then you're following that.
That's when you realize, wow, this is a completely new experience.
One of the first things that really made me realize the difference is that rather than just sort of pressing a button to melee someone, that you can actually pick up a crowbar and swing it like free. You can sort of like wave it around a bit and then hit them with it, and they will react accordingly.
In VR, you're in there, you are Agent 47. You actually look your targets in the eyes, you are listening to all the small conversations. It all makes sense.
The shooting is phenomenal, holding your own guns, blind firing around a corner because you can stick your arm out all of a sudden. Also the vegetation in the game, when you go down there, you're in this rubbery and they can't see you, but you have a hard time seeing them as well, and suddenly they're on top of you where you're just looking up at their faces, having to deal with them from that position, which is really, really powerful.
The storytelling also gives you a sense of closeness all of a sudden, right? So you're hiding in the closet in the beach house, for instance, and the targets come out, and one of them takes a shower, and the other one sort of does her night makeup and all that stuff, right? And you're right there. That's something else. Yeah, that is something else.
Every little thing wants to take center stage. Whereas before in the third-person game, maybe you got a little distracted from something else, but now you can't escape them anymore. They're right in your face. And I found myself traversing the levels slower, just taking everything in because it's so dense with detail.
Traveling the world in 20 plus locations and having all these intricate, things, setups and objectives. And just the fact that, being a psychologist or yoga teacher and all the different crazy stories in our games and taking all these crazy disguises and how the world reacts to you. Somebody comes to, hey, so you're a sheik or you're a general, and all that theater that goes on is just absolutely amazing and special.
It's a lot of work to brew coffee for one. Usually at home I just suck on beans. Such a lonely road to go when you're I told Alice her kid wasn't allowed in here. He's always ruining my ceiling tiles with those pencils. The taste of lingers and it makes me. Man, this job is boring. Want to take a few calls? Now, most of the time they want to talk, but always hang up before you give your thoughts so they can't argue back.
You're on the air with Taylor. Hi, Taylor. You don't know me, but I think you're supposed to help me. and I know that sounds weird, but all week I've been having these premonitions, I guess, and I was trying to ignore them, but what if they're important, you know? So I thought, okay, if I need to act on these clues I've been getting, then I need a sign to confirm it. And then your show came on, and you said, "Hi, this is Taylor." My middle name is Taylor, so I think you're my guide. I'm gonna keep listening to you for more clues, okay? Bye.
Time. Memories. They're all blurred together now. In 1939, I was sent by British OSS to the Netherlands to assassinate a Nazi spy. I was promised it was a simple mission. Except nothing about killing a man is simple. Our contact within the Dutch underground indicated I was to come to this cafe at this exact hour. The only clue they gave me was follow the red rose.
Welcome, sir. What would you like?
A cup of tea, please.
Of course. Please take a seat by the table and wait a minute.
Thank you.
Newsflash, August 31st, 1939. German forces are reported massing on the Polish border. Is this the prelude to war? Stay tuned as more reports come pouring in from the region.
A watch and Rose. Somebody's playing games with me.
Hey Tinus, heb je Lodewijk gezien? Hoezo dan? Ja, ik wil weten waarom hij gisteren niet is komen opdagen tijdens de finale Nederland-Duitsland. We zouden naar het voetbal gaan. Ik heb hem wel vorige week nog gezien. Volgens mij is hij ziek. Dat was ook nog zo'n druk vorige week.
Habe ja nicht wieder jenen Rock angezogen, der mir
Hey, turn that madman off. You're spoiling a beautiful day.
What the hell is this? What's wrong with this damn radio?
Something's not right.
Sollte mir in diesem Kampf etwas zustoßen, dann ist mein erster Nachfolger Parteienosse Göring.
No, not again. I can't tell what's real anymore. Is this happening or is it a memory? Keep it together. Just breathe. Years later, in 1944, I was back in the same Dutch cafe. Only now, I was a soldier, and the dogs of war were running wild.
Tank! Get to cover! Stay down and stay quiet, boys. Don't engage, just stay hidden.
Sunray, this is Dog Easy Fox. Come in. Still nothing, sir. Damn radio's not working.
Damn it! Keep trying! Here, you'll need this. The mayor, there's a submachine gun by the radio. Get it! get to company command at the watchmaker's shop. See what the bloody hell is happening with these damn radios. We can't reach anyone. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Here they come! Angriff! Behind the signpost! They're flanking us! Left side! Get those damn radios working!
I'm trying, sir.
Building at 12 o'clock! Get him! They're flanking us! Right side!
What does it feel like to be an adventurer? When it's you lighting that torch. When it's you wielding that whip. When it's you taking those precarious steps into a vast and treacherous temple. What dangers will you be facing? What conundrums will you solve? What will you discover as you explore? And what will discover you? Experience what it feels like to be an adventurer in search of the Eye of the Temple.
PlayStation